can now spend £120 on a pair of Nike trainers, which is £60 if you buy them by the foot. I think that's expensive to look conservative. If you want people to know you've got no imagination, you can just walk around in a hat that says Gap right where your brain should be.
People get addicted to shopping. They don't... I wouldn't make that up, would I? No, people get addicted to tulips. I made that up, but people do get addicted to shopping because you can get these tablets now, you know, to cure your shopping addiction. Oh, you can. I told my girlfriend, and she went out and bought 500,000 of them.
Of course, big men have their own shops, don't they? Always called things like High and Mighty, or Giants Among Men. Oh, magnificent one, thy belly is as the oceans. Never called things like You Fat Bastard, or For You Who Ate All the Pies.
I wanted to work somewhere posh, you know, somewhere like Marks and Spencer's. But I don't even feel comfortable shopping there, even in Marks and Spencer's. I always think there's going to be an announcement over the tannoy. Whenever I'm in there, like, boom, boom. We have a working class person in the store. Cover the tools and turn off the escalators. They're joking in there with them prices. Please, I'm saving up for some lettuce.
I love shopping. And guys, don't you just love coming with us? They hate it. You see, the art of keeping your boyfriend happy is to know where you're going. And guess what? That's everywhere. If you've got a clever boyfriend, he'll stay angry. He'll walk off and leave you. Sometimes that's no problem. But who else is going to carry your bags? So you've got to get him. You've got to run after him. And you know, you've got to do that run-stroke-walk thing. Wait! I love you, wait!
I actually went out with the girl from McDonald's. That was like my big love, this girl from McDonald's. I remember the first night we went out, I was a bit shy, I was a bit nervous. I was like, Keely, is it all right if I kiss you? It's like, certainly, would you like tits with that?
I don't know. Louis Schaffer loves to sleep. I bought a sleeping machine with soothing sounds. And I thought it was going to have waterfalls and oceans, and it just had a woman beseeching, what about me? What about me? What about me?
You always see that, don't you? You always see shopping trolleys in canals, don't you? It's got shopping trolleys, right? They love the water. Yeah. No, that's why they're so hard to push in the supermarket, right? Because you're going, best do some shopping, right? Best do some shopping. They're going, I fancy a swim. No. Best do some shopping. I fancy a swim. Shopping, swim, shopping, swim, shopping, swim. It's not true. Well, that's why the wheels are always squeaking. Covered in brokers.
My hairdresser never stops talking. She's like, can you see me line in these skirts? Oh, I've had terrible thrush. What a week. A mouse like that. What a week I have had with that thrush. The manager in Tesco said there's an epidemic. Not one pot of live yoghurt left on that shelf.
A couple of years ago, I bought a diver's watch. Looked very exciting in the shop, covered in dials, good for up to 100 metres of water pressure. It's got a shark-resistant strap. And to be honest, if all he wants is your watch, I think it's probably best to let him have it. I mean, I'm no expert or anything, but I think only a fool would allow an argument to escalate over a watch. That sort of depth, anyway. I can't seem to bite through this. I know, I'll try the arm. Point is this, I've had this watch for 2 years. I've had no chance to find out whether any of these features work. The only diving I ever do is considered very bad manners to check your watch.
If the cap fits, wear it. That was the birth control slogan in the 1970s. My mother misunderstood. She was using the top of a paracetamol bottle. To be fair to her, it did say childproof cap.
Of course, I have been shopping before. I went to the ironmonger's last week because my iron was broken, needed munging. Best place to take it, isn't it? They're experts at munging. And I said, oh, look, my iron's broken. They said, oh, you can't hold that against us. Might still be hot, you know. But I don't think crumpled shirts are that bad, are they? No, they just sometimes get a bad press.
A smell can take you back years to your childhood. Ah, Uncle Peter's dirty corner. Proust wrote about smell in his book Remembrance of Things Past. It's a scratch and sniff book, I think. It isn't. Well, my copy is. It's been terribly soiled over the years. And then, of course, there was the Bisto ad with the Bisto kids. They were taken back, literally, to their mother's kitchen by the Bisto smell. A smell, if you remember, that was conveniently at child nose height. Any lower and they would have made dog food, which if you've ever tasted Bisto gravy, you might have thought anyway. But if you do remember that advert, which was on a long time ago, then what I will have done with you is I will have taken you backwards in time by the mere thought of the smell, which is something Marcel Proust didn't think of.
She wanted clothes. My mum's really hard to buy for because she's got a real doll-like quality to her face. Have you seen Bride of Chucky?
She's like, yeah, I'll have a smell of that. Go on, have a smell of that. That's my new perfume, that is. Jamie bought me that, my boyfriend. Ever so expensive. It's called Tester.
I used to have a job at Kentucky Fried Chicken, right? It was horrible, the job was really bad, but worst of all, on a Sunday we used to have to play football for the Kentucky Fried Chicken football team. We were called KFC FC. Oh, it was dreadful, we were all wingers, we didn't know what we were doing. You know, you'd get injured, the trainer would dash on with a bucket, and there'd still be bits of chicken in it.
Now, I've just bought my fox a new back leg. It was his birthday. I'll be honest, normally I do just get him a card, but I was thinking, well, he's only going to be 18 once. So, what do I buy him? A new back leg. Up there for thinking. But no, stupidly, I'd bought it from the body shop. It hadn't been tested on animals. It doesn't fucking fit.
You know, people haven't noticed that we've been invaded by some aliens from the Planet Shopping Centre, and we've got all these shopping centre things that have popped up, and they're full of aliens. The people are walking around with glazed looks, passing windows, looking at things, and then when they're in there, all they're doing is just buying more things, and they have bags full of things, and they have these competitions with the bags to be the better bag than the other bag, and if you get a bag that's from a better shop that sells better things, you put the other bag inside that bag. And I can't get into the idea of going shopping without my coat on. I mean, I put my coat on and I walk 20 yards, get in my car, drive 15 minutes, walk 100 yards, walk around the shopping centre, smell like a pig. I end up having to buy a bag to put my coat in.
And I do go for all the latest gadgets. My latest stereo is even dolphin-friendly. Well, I say stereo, it's just the tuner, really.
The other place you need to go if you go to Birmingham is the market, because the tights are still 3 pairs, not 6, 3. 3 pairs for £1. It's good. Mind you, it's only you realise why they're £1 when you put them on. It's because the gusset stops just above your knees. Classy. You have to remember that thing your mum taught you, yeah? Do you remember that? Put a pair of knickers over them and pull them right up.
But of course, American shopping centres, they're all very similar, aren't they? In fact, probably when you've seen one, you've seen them all. The mall, that's... No, that's...
Men are obsessed with pornography, and it's our mother's fault. Your mum gets you your first porn. Obviously, she thinks it's a catalogue for buying clothes, and she's tempted by the free bathroom scales. But we know that's your starter porn. Afternoon, sir. Starter porn. You've only got a few pages to get it right. You've got pages 118 to 140, swimwear, your warm-up. Then it's off to the back, 743 to 748, bathrooms for a bit of reflected nude in the tiles. Then back to page 404, the main event, lingerie. But even here, you've got to get your timing just right. Time it wrong, leave it too long, you're starting to come just as you come to the last 6 pages. Big old lady pants.
Going shopping in central London is heartbreaking, what with all the homeless people. And no matter how much you give a homeless man for a cup of tea, you never get that tea.
Yeah, I don't know if you know Netto, but it's one of these very cheap supermarkets, yeah? The sort of place that makes Quick Save look continental. You go in there some days, the beans are 2p. I mean, even the old people are like, I'm out of here. Anyway, I'll do my impersonation, just so you get an idea. My impersonation of a typical Netto mom on a Saturday afternoon trying to get the attention of her 4-year-old kid, who's normally called something like Celine. Celine! You better get her out now! You're showing me up! I don't know if you've seen mothers like that, and I don't know if you're like me, but when you see mothers like that, do you just want to walk up to them? You just want to walk up to them. You just want to say, what? You want to say, please, don't talk to your kid like that. But you don't. Because they frighten you as well. You're just looking at the kid like that. Trying to write the number of child line in the air. You're just looking at the kid like, she's a scary mum, ain't she? Run. I'll run with you.
What other country besides America would even think of putting a dog in a coat? Like we know best. Like the fur that took thousands of years to evolve has got nothing on a yellow acrylic dog cardigan.
Last time I was in Amsterdam, somebody came along and pushed me straight into a sex shop. But while I was in there, right, I was looking at all the dildos and the vibrators. Bloody hell, they were massive, great big things like this. And this like really enthusiastic Dutch shop assistant comes flying up to me and he goes, "Hello, madam, is there anything that you need?" And I said, "Well, yeah, a bigger vagina."
Buying second-hand can have unforeseen problems as well. For instance, I bought a second-hand car from a gentleman once. What I didn't realise was that he used to work in a fairground. I was halfway home before I realised he was still standing on the boot, holding onto the aerial.
My sister's got the weirdest presents when I was little, though. No, my sister got presents when I was little, like Girls' World, right? I don't know if you remember that girl. That was sick as fuck, weren't it? It was basic, it was a dismembered head, right? And your sister's put lipstick and makeup on it. Opened it Christmas morning, we all shit ourselves. Opened the box, this bleeding head rolled out. Like, what the fuck is that? It's like the end of 7.
It's a myth that men don't enjoy shopping. I enjoy shopping just for different things. I used to enjoy shopping for music. Now, I enjoy shopping for stereos. Perfect reproduction is more important to me now than what I actually listen to. It can be an old Diana Ross single. That's fine, as long as when she sings "Touch Me in the Morning," I can hear her nipple erecting against the soft satin sheets in her bed. Classical music I love, but I need to hear every squeak of the pianist's stool.
Right, that's it. Sorry.
That was pianist.
I know, but
I said pianist.
There's nipples in there, I'm sorry. I can't have it if there's members of the public coming through.
You can't have them hearing the word nipple?
No, I can't. I'm sorry.
OK, sorry.
So if there's anything else like that, you've literally got about...
Shall we leave then? Can we finish the pianist again?
It's...
That's got nipples in it.
I'm just looking through this.
It's pianist. Do.
Yeah, it's pianist.
Do you want to see it?
It's nipple that she's...
It's nipple that I'm worrying about, I'm afraid.